Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm bringing the energy, baby. Cause hey, today is Monday. You know what that means? Monday national championship, Indiana versus Miami, and I've been saying it. I've been saying it since Miami beat Texas A&M. What do they call those yell leaders? Oh, I don't even know what they're supposed to be doing. They can have them. They can keep that. What do they say, the little brother energy. That hey, they can keep all of that. Y'all can keep sawing away all you want, Texas A&M. Better luck next year. I we beat the Texas Longhorns beat you guys head to head, and that's all that matters right now because we know who's the better team when it comes to matchups, when it comes to skill level position, who has better defense, and let's be honest, who has a better coach, right? No, either way, this is about Miami. Let's not make it about Texas A&M because I could go off on a freaking tangent of how much they absolutely suck and are frauds. They kind of remind me of the Houston Texans. I was just oh, maybe I'll get into that one too. No, but there's a lot of things going on in the sports world right now because it was such an exciting weekend with the Buffalo Bills controversy. With is this what the NFL wanted? Because it's now we're sitting at the Broncos getting ready to play the Patriots. And a case could be made that the Patriots had one of the easiest seasons and pro sports, right? Like this season was a walk in for them. Um, let's think about this, right? So you go in, you play the Raiders, Dolphins, Steelers, Panthers, Bills, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets, Bengals, Giants, Ravens, Bills again, Jets, Dolphins, Chargers. Sorry, that's they played the Chargers to go into the divisional round. So they've really had a walk-in schedule. They a walk-in schedule to go to the playoffs. They play the Chargers week one. Um, I don't know what the Chargers are doing. They gave them that ball game. I will give credit where credit's due, and I'm gonna give the Patriots a credit for a win against the Los Angeles Chargers. Then they play the Texans, and I don't know what I don't understand. Why is it when people play the Patriots, they decide to give them the game every single time? Unless you're the New York Giants, the New York Giants seem like they're the kryptonite. So hey, put them against New York Giants every freaking year, and just let them meet in the Super Bowl because this is ridiculous. CJ Stroud, dude, are you wearing a mask? Who's under the mask? Because I'm telling you, he looks like he has a star on his helmet in the playoffs. I read something saying that he has more playoff wins than Dak Prescott. You know what, dude? You want to play like that? What you did the last two games, brother? Give me Dak Prescott any freaking day. That was terrible. It's not even that you didn't have anybody to throw to. I get it. Nico Collins was hurt. Dalton Schultz ended up getting hurt. Dude, but that was just terrible. I have never seen a more terrible game than what I saw against this Patriots team that was giving you the game. Drake May fumbled the ball, what, 4 or 5 times? Gave you a great field position? Come on, man. I can't even blame that on the coach. And when you give the ball up like that, CJ Stroud, and you played that bad, the only thing I can say is if you're going to play that bad, back it up with some Superman stuff like Josh Allen. Josh Allen played terrible, but he was able to back it up a little bit. He's able to make certain plays that other people can't. So I guess it helps. Your Josh Allen is gonna win you a bunch of games but never get you the big one because he turns the ball over just like you, CJ Stroud. And let's be real, Drake May should not be where he's at right now. The only reason he's there is because of luck. Because he played the Chargers and then he played the Texans with CJ Stroud, probably betting against his own team the way he was playing. I don't know if CJ Stroud is in his own head or if he's just not that good. What's that? What's the quarterback's name for the Texans? The backup quarterback. He was there. Is it Mills? I think his name is Mills. He's the one that Davis Mills, man. He's the one that got you out to where you were. CJ Stroud did nothing before him. I think CJ Stroud got him to 3-5, man. Put Mills in. Put him in. He should have been benched. Coming out of halftime, he should have been benched. As a coach, you're telling your team, and I heard the interview. The interview was, I want to show the locker room that I have faith in him, that he's going to come out, he's going to win this for us. As a coach, you should be, I am going to put the right guy in there to win for this team. That's on you, man. That's on the coach. That's on the coach. Should have taken him out, should have been benched. Because now, us NFL fans that love the game, love the sport, the guys that are not objective, and want to give credit where credit is due, I have to watch the New England Patriots skip through all the way to the AFC Championship and just to play a broken Broncos team. I'm about to see the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl, and they don't deserve to be there. Because CJ Stroud wants to play like ass. And you have the Buffalo Bills quarterback turning it over every which way, getting his coach fired. Hey, Josh Allen, guess what, bro? That's on you. That is on you. You should have won that game. So now because of CJ Stroud, Josh Allen, we're going to watch the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl probably get rolled by 30 by the Rams or Seattle. I don't know. I guess my hope, what's my hope here? What are we hoping for? We're hoping for Sean Payton to have Stidham ready to go. Stidham's, I guess, what is Stidham? What is Stidham? Because what do we make of him? It would be one thing if it was, I guess, Andy Dalton going out there, Cooper Rush. I guess I'm just naming the Red Rockets, right? No, but somebody that's a credible backer coming out there. I don't know I don't know what you're gonna give me with Stidham. I guess that could be a good thing. Hell, you know what? Yeah, I will be rooting for the Broncos. I will be rooting for the Broncos because Drake May is gonna give you 2. Hey, Broncos Nation, Drake May will give you 2. I'm gonna give you 1 fumble, 1 interception. 2. Hey, make those 2 into 14. Hey, you got a chance, baby. Let's shorten this game down. Let's go ahead and shorten this game down nice and slow. Hey, long possessions. Let's not get in a shootout. Let's kick our field goals. No going forward on 4th and 1 on your own 40. Let's kick our field goals. Let's go score. Let's stop them. Let these long, dry out, boring game happen. That's how you win. Sean Payton got something, and I know he's gonna his conference. He said, hey, watch out. I don't know who he's talking to. Maybe he's talking to Jared Stidham in the locker room. I don't know, but I think he's gonna have something for us. I think it's gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna be. I say exciting. If you're a casual football watcher, you're gonna think if the Broncos win, or if it's a close game, you're going to think this is the most boring game in history of games. Because if they pull it off or keep it slow, they're going to win by 9-6, 6-3. It's going to be long. long possessions, running the ball, check downs. Jared Stidham's going to be the biggest micromanager. Hey, Stidham, we're not asking you to go out there and win the game. We're asking you just to get us to field goal range and manage it. Hand the ball off. Don't fumble. No interceptions, because the other guy's going to give us one or two. And I think it'll be fine. And I'm going to be rooting for it. I'm going to be rooting for the Broncos to go all the way. I don't want to see the Patriots there. They got hand delivered this. I think either way, we're watching the Super Bowl. Hey, clip this. We're watching the Super Bowl with the Rams versus Seattle. So whoever wins that game, that's who just won the Super Bowl. Quote me, clip it. I do not care. That's the damn Super Bowl because of what has happened. Because who is playing the Patriots? Because the Broncos quarterback got hurt. Because you want to run them instead of just taking an easy knee. You want to get a couple extra yards. AFC non-contenders. Hey, maybe that goes to show that we need Mahomes there every year. Because this is what we're about to get for the Super Bowl. And I'm not excited for it. I'm not excited for the Super Bowl. It's going to be a boring blowout. It's going to be a repeat of Seattle versus 49ers. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in it. I'm more excited for the offseason already and the moves because there's so many head coach vacancies out there. That's what I'm excited for. Now I guess I'm excited for the Seattle game versus the Rams. That's gonna be interesting. Either way, they're gonna roll the Super Bowl. I guess get ready to watch that one kid who's gonna be doing the halftime show because that's what we're gonna look forward to. Hey, maybe I'll put on the freaking Puppy Bowl instead of this shit. Cause I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I'm fed up. This playoff series had so much potential to be one of the greatest of all times, and on the NFC side, besides the Seattle and 49ers game, I could easily say that. I could say Wildcard Weekend just in general was awesome. But now it's the divisional round just completely collapsed everything. I mean, I wish we were talking Bills right now. I wish we were talking Bo Nix right now. I wish we were talking CJ Stroud. I mean CJ Prescott. Because that's exactly who he turned into. Yeah. Who do you blame on that? So I guess us Texans are just cursed with playoffs, man. So yeah, I don't know. I was so excited for it. Now I'm ready for basketball season because at least I have the Spurs to look forward to. At least when the Spurs get to the playoffs, because the Spurs love to lose to bad teams, in the playoffs there will be good teams, and they will actually win. Mitch Johnson, Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, the leaders on that squad. Hey, real quick, what are we thinking? What is everybody out there thinking about that interception for the Bills game? Are we thinking it's are we thinking interception? Are we thinking the Bills got robbed? Um, I like to think the call is the call. Um, I know Bills Mafia right now is very upset, and I've been listening, I guess, to talk show radio, a little bit of Sports Center, and a lot of people are talking about the call. I'm not really giving it a second look. I'm looking at Josh Allen's 5 turnovers. I'm looking at that. The game comes down to the ref's decision if you allow it to come down to the ref's decision. If you allow that to come down to the wire of a call is a make or break, that's on you. I know there's the saying, we don't want the officials to determine the outcome of the game. Officiating is part of the game. The officials are just as part of the game as the football, as the offensive line, the defensive backs. They are part of the game. And that's what makes this game so beautiful is the refs. They check and balance. They check and balance. And yes, can they make mistakes sometimes? Yes. But do not be put in a position to make those refs have to make that call. If this was going on all game and it was completely obvious that one side was getting all the calls, and the only comparison I can make to this that I have personally witnessed is when it comes down to watching, I guess, like the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? How the refs aren't always consistent in making those calls, and it seems they're favorable. I'm not saying they are all the time, but it just seems that way, how they're more favorable to the Thunder. That's kind of what I mean if I'm watching the NFL, and I'm being, objective. Whatever OKC is doing, kudos to you. I'm not saying that's the reason why you're winning your games. No, you have a badass team. I get it. So that's not what I'm trying to say. And I'm just making a little comparison of what I've noticed, right? If we're going to see, if the Bills were just, getting dogged on by the refs all game long and there was no 5 turnovers, then okay, you know what? Now we have a case, right? Let's say the Bills are still right there in it, ready to win the game. They've been dogged on, no turnovers, and then that call happens at the end. Now we're all sitting here scrutinizing the NFL. And I don't know how you fix this. I mean, do we hire full-time refs where we don't hire these doctors and lawyers and attorneys, do we hire this is your full-time job? When you're not refereeing in the NFL, maybe you work out with and you go do the USFL. I don't know. I know during training camps, right? You can send them to the training camps. Obviously, you don't have them rotate. You want a good rotation at the same time. But I don't know. I think that would be the only option, have full-time refs and make it super consistent across the board. And I would even be okay with, hey, you already know, because it is, right? The certain groups, the refs are a little bit more strict than others, right? One ref is going to call holding on this play when another one is not, so it's already like that, but it could be a little bit more fine-tuned. But other than that, I mean, we can't fix that, It's a push and pull situation. It is what it is. Refs are part of the game, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes calls don't go my way. I think all the think back all the way back to the Dez Bryant catch. The call didn't go the way as a Dallas Cowboy fan how I wanted it to, but it's part of the game. There's plenty of calls that, as a Dallas fan, I realize we shouldn't have gotten, but we still got. It's part of the game. Don't put yourself in that situation. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and beat a dead horse on it. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to move past it. Sorry, Bills, Mafia, go jump on the table, man. I don't care. You didn't get the call. Be better, Josh Allen. Be better, head coach. Even though I don't think you deserve to get fired, Josh Allen, step it up because you're almost done. Hey, you're almost done. And if you don't make the playoffs next year, there's going to be a serious talk about moving off you. So, hey, your legacy you're crossing the line in your legacy. MVP. Call it like I see it. MVP, right? Okay. Let's move on. My Spurs. You did it. You won a close one. Can you please follow it up against a bad team? I wouldn't. I don't care how you do it. Just win. Just win. I'm gonna pull up your schedule real quick because I know the All-Star break's gonna be coming up. So I definitely want to see your schedule. Okay, look, we're about to play the Utah Jazz. That would be so nice if you could follow that up. Okay, here we go. If you can beat, listen, hey, Utah Jazz, you should win. Then you play the Houston Rockets. Okay, that's going to be a huge game. They're going to be playing tomorrow at 7 p.m., and I'm good with that. Hey, win it. Go out there and win it. Because your schedule coming up scares me. And I don't even mean scare like they're about to play some good teams. They're playing bad teams, and that scares me, and it shouldn't, man. They've got Utah Jazz, Rockets. Then they got Jazz, Pelicans, Rockets again, Hornets, then Magic. Come on now. We're throwing you a bone here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, we have a chance to go 6-0. Go win six straight. And then we're playing the OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder again. That's highlighted of February 4th. It's going to be an amazing game. Here we go. Do a nice gentleman sweep. Okay, we've won 4 versus 1. Do a nice gentleman sweep in a regular season. And then carry that momentum to dominate the Mavericks. We play them twice in a row on February 5th and 7th. Now we're looking at 9-0. We've now hit 9-0, going to play the Lakers. And we're gonna need to go 9-0, because we got the Lakers, then the Warriors, then the Suns. So we're about to play 3 tough games on there, and this is what I mean. We have to win the little ones. We have to stack the wins. We have to beat the bad ones, because when we play the Lakers, the Warriors, and Suns, and I'm looking at the Lakers and Warriors, they're going to be back to back. Hey man, we might drop one of those games. But if we just went 9-0 and we'd split the Lakers and Warriors, we're okay. We're sitting pretty. We are sitting pretty. We're sitting nice. We have a couple days, an 8-day rest, and then we play the Suns. We can, regroup. I'm telling you, San Antonio, we're ready. You're ready. You just beat the bad ones, compete, and split the good ones. Yin yang. That's all we gotta do. I'm excited. I'm getting too excited here. Hey, I think that's all we got for the Lone Star Sports Talk. I'm excited. Again, it was a disappointing, divisional round of the playoffs. We had a blowout in one. Bo Nix is out. We have the darn Patriots again, who's going to end up going to the Super Bowl unless Jarrett Stidham can do something, pull something out of his ass. Sean Payton, I guess everything's relying on you now to go out there and make sure this kid's ready to have a long, drawn-out, hard-fought game. You know what? Maybe this is going to be good for the sport. Maybe it's going to feel like it's the 80s again. That's if Drake May plays like himself, we'll have a long, drawn-out game, and then we'll all host a Super Bowl party and watch the Patriots or Broncos get blown out by 30 by Seattle or the Rams. Hey, that's going to be it, guys. Have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Adam Mantu, Lone Star Sports Talk.